So this is an older generation Franke faucet that does not have a set screw in the front. If you take a look at it, you'll see that there's no set screw here. This has to be just pulled off from the top. In order to pull it off, you have to turn the water off first. Turn the valves hot and cold counterclockwise. We loosened this handle up by applying leverage this way, and we also ran hot water through it for 5 minutes before we did it, and finally we were able to pull it off. You have to pull it off straight up. Even when you put it on after having worked it off, it's still tight. There's a plastic seal inside, which is what holds the handle onto the stem. This screw does not have anything to do with holding the handle onto the stem. So it's pulled straight off. Don't be afraid to apply a lot of force, and don't be afraid to work it back and forth. And as I said, we suggest running hot water through it, which seems to just soften up the plastic seal. The next thing is you have to remove this piece underneath, which has a male thread which screws into the female thread which is in the housing. This is a piece of plastic, so it should come off relatively easily. It should not be affected by the calcification from hard water. Finally, you apply channel locks to the valve assembly this way, and you turn it clockwise to remove it, or excuse me, counterclockwise to remove it. It should take only a couple of turns because the seals are only hand tightened in the end. When you get the piece off, you will see a set of 4 holes underneath. One of them, the smallest one, is where the location pin goes. So if you get the location pin in the right hole and get the holes properly oriented where you can see they fit, it will be very easy to assemble. Then you screw this back on by turning it clockwise, and this time just hand tighten it. That's enough to set the seals. Then you push the valve back onto the assembly, put this piece back on by just hand tightening it again, because it's not performing any mechanical function. And then this piece is just pressed on by hand, and that's it. Finish the assembly, turn the water on, and it will work.
I think you did a nice job.
Good, that's it, done. And now we have to download it.